Is my sound okay?
Yeah, I think your sound's okay. Mine sounds okay. Everybody sounds okay.
Look at us both scatting. Oh my god, not to steal your bit.
Skibbiting, scabbitaboo.
We should do the whole episode in scatting.
Look at us both scatting and being on camera. What's up?
Oh my gosh, we're on camera.
Hopefully this is the start of something beautiful.
It is. And you want to hear a surprise, everybody? We're hot. We're not just funny. We're also hot. Surprise. Wow. If you didn't know what we looked like.
Wow. We're really hot. We're okay. We're good. We're hot.
What? No.
What?
Jane, you're hot. Stop. Have you seen these pillows?
Have you guys seen this shit?
We look.
Let's go.
Never
Look how
been
beautiful
sexier.
my yellow complements your orange.
Look how beautiful my orange complements your yellow.
All right, guys. Welcome to How You Holdin' Up, where I, Jane,
And I, Dagny,
explore the wonderful world of media and how it's held up. But before we move on to our...
No, I have to remember people are going to watch me do my little antics when I'm not talking.
Oh, it's fine.
No, I'm focused.
But before we move on, I want to know, how are you holding up?
I'm holding up pretty good.
Yeah?
How are you holding? I'm joking.
Come on, quick.
What did I do this week? I worked a lot this week, so that was meh. But I also finished up my apartment. Where when we record at my place, we record in the office, and the last time Jane saw it, it was just like everything we didn't know what to do with was in there, and now we put it all together, and we got a comfy couch, and it's so nice. And it used to be my least favorite room, and now I think it's my favorite room in the whole townhouse. Even more than the bedroom, which is a cozy bed. But it's great. But I kind of locked in, and that's what my week was I have been to Home Goods 3 times now. I bought a lot of stuff. Okay, there's a dog in the room, if you heard that, a deep sigh. There's this little...
Like she's been working all
lady dog.
day.
Yeah, she's exhausted.
I have the very famous, very gorgeous, very sweet Lucy.
She's a beautiful, great little pit bull baby.
Maybe I'll insert into this podcast a visual of her because she's so goddamn cute. So we'll do a little video so you guys can see from my angle what I'm looking at.
I love her.
But she's my friend's dog, and my friend's away for the weekend, so we're watching her, and we like to watch her a lot. She's literally like the perfect dog. She doesn't bark. She's sweet as can be.
Kind of keep forgetting she's here.
And she's a little independent. She likes doing her thing.
Miss Independent.
But I really interrupted you.
It's a good song.
Miss Independent.
Yeah, I love it.
That's how she sings it, right?
Yeah. Is that Kelly Clarkson?
The Kel.
The one and only.
The one and only Raquel.
Raquel Clarkson. What else? I have an iron deficiency.
Who would have thought? Who would have fucking thought?
On my period, part of the iron deficiency.
I'm getting there.
Losing blood.
We haven't talked about the flex disc in a while.
Oh, I got it in right now. You guys want to see?
You guys want to see? The beauty of filming. You guys get to see the flex disc in action.
Yeah. It's the greatest invention I think ever.
It's so funny to me that I hate the word bear down, and I feel like that word is used a lot with that
act
disc.
As if you're pooping, but then all the blood just flows out, and it's like kind of warm. Anyway.
Ow! If anybody was going to click off, they just did.
No. Stay. We're not going to talk about periods anymore. Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
But highly recommend, if you're a period having person, flex discs. They're incredible.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a learning curve.
I love that you're talking out to the people.
You just got to bear down. Am I not supposed to?
Oh, I got to miss looking at you.
Pretend the camera is not there?
Yeah, I miss looking at you. I miss looking at your pretty little face.
Camera's not there. Okay. Focus up. This is, speaking of learning curves with flex discs, learning curve of getting used to this camera watching me and my hair.
I know. I'm surprised. I really was worried that I would feel like the pressure of it, and I don't actually. I kind of don't care.
I don't feel the pressure of it. I'm just very aware of it.
I think if it was really high def, I would be like, oh no.
You can see my peach fuzz.
But this way I'm like, it's just going to be me scooched up on a couch.
Yeah.
Scooched.
Also, we intentionally wore socks because we were worried about our feet on the internet for free. But maybe one day
We'll get to that see 'em. Patreon one day, and you're gonna see a.
You can pay.
You're gonna see a big toe.
Ew. Okay. Anyway, Jane, how are you holding up?
I'm good. I'm really excited that we're filming this episode finally.
Yeah.
I think it's the start of something great. We have an Instagram page now that is like
Popping
flourishing. It's popping off.
Jane
I've been throwing money at it that I don't have. But if you guys watch, then I will have money to throw at it. And
Honestly,
it's all for you guys. So.
I owe you meals for weeks and weeks.
You truly don't. You actually don't.
I love that you didn't know that I got could see the
That's
receipts.
so funny.
Because I kept being like, Jane. What are you doing? Not your savings.
Do you want to hear the funniest thing too? When I was because you can boost posts on Instagram. What happened was, if you're ever promoting anything on Instagram, this is good to know. If you're using the iOS app, meaning if you're using your Apple phone or your iPad, Apple forces you to go through Apple Pay instead of through your debit card.
Yeah.
Which is super annoying because Apple charges like a 30% fee. Like a service charge fee.
Ew.
On top of whatever you're paying for. So if I paid like $10, it's going to like charge me $7.60 or something like that.
Ew.
So I'm paying $17, whatever. You get it. So, and that's a low amount, which is fun. But anyways, I racked up around $200 and I thought it was connected to my debit card. And then my brother calls me and he goes, Jane, are you buying stuff or did like someone break into my card? And I was like, what do you mean? And it was like Facebook, which is Meta.
Yeah.
Instagram account. And I was like, oh my God, not only did it bypass my debit card, which is in my wallet, like my Apple wallet, it went, because I guess my brother's the owner of our Apple account.
Oh.
It bypassed all of that and was charging him. So I feel terrible. I pay my brother $200. He feels terrible because he's like, you're my little sister. You shouldn't be paying me. And I'm like, shut up.
I spent your money.
I spent your money without even knowing it. So I paid him back. But I am glad I did it because we're getting lots of views. Mm-hmm. People are responding to our posts. Not that I'm surprised.
Because we're funny and your captions are very good.
Thank you. I've been really trying. I've been trying every day. I'm trying to post every day. I'm going to post one today. Our latest post was next with Charity getting out of the bus. I do have to change the music on that one because I want to promote it. And I feel like I can't promote it right now because it's I use the music boom clap when she falls down the bus stairs.
I like that.
If you don't know, go to our Instagram page, howyouholdingup.com.
Go look.
Or at howyouholdingup, right?
Yeah.
I'm really happy with that, I will say. Like,
yeah.
If you're asking me how I'm holding up with that, that's been really good.
Yeah, you've spent a lot of time and energy on that this week. Why? Yeah, you are holding. Everybody judge how she's holding this microphone because it's weird.
Feels really good.
That's great for you.
But I feel like this is irritating to people. So I'll just, although this, I don't know if you guys understand, the resting it on the fingers, such a good stretch.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's almost like a built-in mic stand, but with our hands.
Yep. But anyways, sorry. Riveting
for people to see. But at least people can see now when we do little things like this.
Or when they're like, why the fuck is it taking them so long to get to the point? No,
it's just because we're joshing around.
We're joshing
having
around.
A good time.
You're seeing me.
Do you think
fuck with
people
the
are
levels.
Surprised that we're gorgeous?
Yeah, they're gonna be.
I mean, we're the first women to be funny and hot.
They're funny and beautiful.
That's never been done before. There's a first for everything, and
and we're glad
pioneers
we're glad
here.
that we can introduce you guys to it.
It is possible, girls.
Wow. Wow. Let's take a smoke break.
Oh yeah, time for a smoke break.
But yeah, today's I think I should set the scene for today's episode.
Yeah, because I have
okay, everyone close your eyes. Close your eyes. Imagine you're sitting at home on your couch. Your mom's making breakfast. It's Saturday morning. Your dad's outside mowing the lawn. If you don't have a dad, great, you have some peace. Your mom's just making breakfast. You're sitting.
I also didn't close my eyes. I've been watching you.
Come on, close your eyes.
I thought that'd be visually funnier.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
God.
I'll keep mine open because I'm setting the stage. You're sitting on the couch, and what's playing on TV? Not Cartoon Network, not Disney Channel. Your mom needs entertainment, so that means you have to watch this too. It's HGTV. It's
I love it.
So
you're not done.
I'm not done.
Let me
I'm not done yet. Hey, I'll tell you. I'll say done.
Okay, perfect. Scene.
It's 1997, the first season of HGTV's.
Decorating Sense. Get it together. My God, you're so locked into this visualization.
It's 1997. HGTV's.
Wait, what year is it? Do you know the month?
It's June 1997.
I remember it
You're
like yesterday.
You're sitting on the couch. Let me get through it.
HGTV, pick up there.
You got that thick TV. The thick one with the antennas.
Okay.
It's playing HGTV. Your mom's got a lot of channels. You guys have Dish.
I did have Dish.
The volume's all the way up so she can hear it in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And fucking Judy.
Hi, I'm Joan Steppen.
No, Joan.
Fucking Joan.
Hi, I'm Joan Steppen.
Our Queen Joan.
Fucking Joan, the host of Decorating Sense, is essentially teaching you satanistic rituals
Hi, I'm Joan Steppen.
for how to decorate your home. And you believe her and you follow her instructions. Anyways, our episode is about Decorating Sense. We're done.
Thank you.
And done.
Also, my eyes are watering. My God, you made me giggle.
Yeah, pretty funny.
And hot.
And hot.
It's crazy. I can't get over it.
That show, and by the way, just so you guys know, Decorating Sense, like the whole, because every HGTV show has like a premise, right? Like behind whatever they're restoring or fixing or demolishing, whatever. And for that show, it was like they had a strict budget of fixing something $500 or less.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why in all the episodes they're like, and
That's
under
crazy.
$500. Yeah.
Inflation is real.
Inflation is real.
Can you imagine? $500 is one piece of furniture.
And also $500, like in that time, they could have done so much better.
They could have gone harder.
Yeah.
Because
what's the excuse? But anyways, we'll get into it. But
yeah, because I have a lot of opinions. Do you recall how angry you were in that Inspector Gadget episode?
I got really mad about this.
That's how I feel about this show.
I'm so pumped. We're gonna dive in.
I was fuming.
Go into it. Get into it. Tell me what episode. So you guys know the premise now, but like, I guess we'll just go over some of the episodes and what they did.
Yeah.
But the horrifying part is that it's real people's places.
Oh yeah, and
It's not a studio.
I kept thinking, oh, maybe the next thing they do is going to be cool. Every choice they make is awful.
Yeah, go
almost
through
to
it.
the point where I'm like, is this rage bait? Before like rage bait was a term that people used, because I was like,
100%.
this can't be for real. Like even in that time, long time ago, it's awful. It's
pretty bad.
jarring.
No, it's not pretty bad. It's fucking. That's why I said whatever satanistic ritual she was teaching you.
Hi, I'm Joan Steppen.
Yeah.
It's evil.
Also, a lot of the pieces that I saw, I was like, okay, you got this at a garage sale. Why did you have to spray paint it? Why did you have to make it ugly? You could have just used that as is.
Let's get the sand. Let's get the sand fucking. What is it called? It's not a polisher. It's a.
Oh, just a sander, but like an automatic.
Let's get
one?
the sander out for a hardwood floor.
Oh, I didn't watch that episode.
I'm sorry. What?
I watched 2 episodes, and the highlight of watching both of these was if you look up these on YouTube, they are filmed full episodes.
So you watched
it
the
has
early 2000s one.
Yes, but it has the commercials too.
Oh, incredible.
So I had a great time revisiting these commercials, seeing very famous actors now. The actor that plays
That is really
June's
fun.
husband in Handmaid's Tale was in just like a random commercial. And there was, I can't remember
I didn't watch those
comedic actress.
because I wanted to go to the very first season. So I went on HGTV and I watched like those specific ones. But I'm super curious because that's like later on in the season, and I'm wondering if it got better. But
No, I can guarantee you it did not.
okay.
The episode I watched was this couple. I caught the guy's name was Grant. I didn't catch the girl's name. She was blonde. And their whole thing was they were newly
caught
married.
the guy, but you didn't catch the girl's name.
Yeah, only because this
No, it's
man.
fine.
No. I did not believe that he was straight for a second.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, Grant, great. He's got a lot of opinions. Anyway. Also, they have terrible taste. Both people. Also, he could have been straight. I don't know. He just whatever. But this whole redoing, I don't even want to say that. I don't know. But they designed everything around, I would say, the ugliest rug I've ever seen in my life. But they got it as a wedding present from his mom. And so they wanted to use the rug. They loved the colors in it.
Can you describe the rug to us?
Yeah, it was like geometric patterns. The colors were like brown, maroon. It was like circles. It was very, very early 2000s.
In like a super like light white walled home.
Yes, nothing on the walls. Nothing. They had like just moved in.
Okay.
So they had furniture from their mother-in-law or from his mom.
Beige furniture.
Yes. I think it was like a brown.
I like a colorful couch, as you can see.
Me too. I refuse to buy a gray, white, black couch. Like it has to have a color.
This is mine.
I love it. It's beautiful. So the rug was hideous to begin with, so that was already a downfall. And they designed using those colors, which there were some colors in it that they could have worked around, but they started by painting the fireplace. Beautiful fireplace that they just painted over.
What was it made out of?
I believe it was brick. Maybe not.
Okay. All right.
But it was fine. They could have just painted like the mantle or something, but they painted the
whole
trim
thing.
of it brown, the center of it red. Like they put all of the colors into the fireplace.
I'm going to try and pull some of these clips in for people for visuals. So
even if you can just get the rug, it's great. They painted the pillars throughout the whole room dark brown. Also, the walls were yellow. They painted them yellow.
What
because
kind
there
of
was
yellow? Was it that pale, fucking stupid yellow?
It was like close, but more yellow than the pale yellow. Like it was yellow.
Like that bag?
Yes.
Okay.
For those who can't see, it's yellow. There was also I want to find them more. I talked a lot about the commercials in my notes because the commercials were really
They really
Old
brought you
Sharpie
back.
commercial, a Maytag commercial, weight loss commercial. Okay, so they then for the dining area took like just a piece of wood and put it on an old little bistro table, but they spray painted it black. But underneath, they didn't finish spray painting, so it looked like you could, if you even kind of looked around it, it was still light wood underneath with shitty spray paint, like just kind of around the edges. Bad. Also, the lighting fixture, what really bold of me to even call it a lighting fixture, hanging above this poorly spray painted table was just a basket.
This is looking good, but I think to add to Carly's lack of love for surprises, we should have left the other one in.
Like a woven basket that they just put a light in and hung from the ceiling. They also...
What was the theory behind this? What was the idea? Was there like a...
Oh, they wanted modern contemporary was the style.
So they decided a cottagecore light.
Yeah. No, none of it worked. Talking more about commercials yet again. But I did want to say, I don't know if the original episodes do this formatting, but they do like the room where they buy stuff. And then they have two more segments of the show. The second segment is rearranging. So it's a different house and a different woman. All of these women kind of look the same though. But they take the furniture they already have, even though they bring in stuff that I'm like, this person did not already have this. But the rearranging thing I thought was more interesting. It felt like, do you know that guy on TikTok that like people will post, I don't know what to do with my apartment. And then he has a little like drawing. He does that. So that I could have watched a show of just like rearranging people's furniture to make their living spaces make more sense.
It was interesting, but it is a little frustrating. I don't know if you watched the episode with that lady who has the literal 5-story building in Harlem.
No.
Where she has every room in that brownstone, but because it's a brownstone and it was built a while ago, every room, including the living room, is like almost like to that wall to here, kind of like a narrow hallway. And she was like, I don't know how to put my couches and my chairs so doesn't feel so tight. And the whole thing was the lady comes in and just rearranges it. And she's like, this part of the wall is going to just be your couch. And then that corner over there is just going to be seating so that people don't get squished. So I think they definitely do the rearranging. I don't know if that's pretty helpful, but like even that apartment, I was like, you have to get rid of stuff. Like you just have too much shit. Like you can't fit it in that type of, you better get comfortable.
Lucy
just got so comfortable.
Oh, she's so happy. Deep sigh. My God. Life's tough, huh? We get it. Let it be clear, I did not agree with the choices in the rearranging, but I was like, this is kind of fun to watch where it's like reworking what you already have. And the ones that I watched, they did get rid of stuff because they were like, you don't use this chair. That's horribly uncomfortable. We're going to get rid of it. And then the last section is like a tip, like a design tip, DIY idea. And the first episode I watched, they used skis.
Thing going on.
And just make sure to space these far enough so your skis fit in between them.
And it was like suggesting how to use skis in different ways to decorate your house. One was they cut kids' skis in half and then added like a little ledge and a candle and made it a sconce and had a pair of sconces on the wall. Like imagine right here, skis with a little lip and a glass vase with a candle in it. It was ugly. And then they also showed you, they used a ski like across. I love that we're on video. I can like demonstrate. It was like a ski straight across, and they put hooks on it to hang your skis. So it was like, and he even described, he's like, yeah, it's a little cannibalistic.
Kind of weird.
I know, a little cannibalistic in a way. This is what can happen if it's bad.
Yeah.
Like your ski, whatever, ugly again.
Who is the designer? I want to shame all these designers.
It was some man. I don't know.
Bad.
Yeah.
I wrote the names down. I wrote their
Make a
evil
hit
names
list.
down.
And then his last suggestion to use the skis was to make a headboard with the skis. And he made the ugliest headboard I've ever seen.
Great headboard.
It's awesome.
Where it was just skis lined up to make a headboard. And
he didn't like shape them or anything. He just
no,
straight up.
they're just like an arch to get like stuck together and make an arch. And it was ugly.
Great headboard.
It's awesome.
And as I was watching the last bit, I was like, oh, this is how 5-minute crafts came to be. Is that what it's called? 10-minute crafts, 5-minute, whatever. Because I was like, oh, you're just taking something stupid and sticking it together and saying, hey, it's something new. And it was awful.
Just to get paid for like that episode or whatever.
Yeah, it was a really strange choice. Also, who is making their entire home ski themed?
Great headboard.
It's awesome.
Maybe
It's
a
a very
lodge.
specific demographic.
Maybe a lodge in Aspen, and if you have a lodge in Aspen, you have so much money, you're not
trying to take
You're not
advice from rich
DIYing.
No. You're hiring that man to design. Tell me about your episode. I watched a second episode, but that I have a lot of strong feelings about, but I want to hear about your episode.
I watched like the meat of 2 episodes of the 90s like beginning of the show. So I actually don't have like I don't have all 3 parts like you do of, you know, the end and whatever. I just have the main like redecorating and
The whole episode was just one space.
Yes.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Well, it was just like the clip of that episode basically.
Oh, I see.
But it's like 25 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the rearranging in the second bit, that's like maybe 10 minutes. It's not the meat of the episode.
Exactly. And I only saw the rearranging a little bit when I looked on YouTube at that lady's like brownstone.
Yeah.
But I decided, because everything on YouTube is like if you do want to watch a full episode on YouTube, it's all from the 2000s, and I really wanted to find original stuff, so I went to HGTV.com.
So
and
I
I
couldn't
clicked
find
on
anything else than on YouTube, but I'm glad you did.
Yeah, and I clicked on an episode called Color Burst Kitchen.
Theoretically, that sounds fun.
So these poor college girls leave the redesigning of their kitchen, their rented kitchen,
Yikes.
to Joan, and I'm going to give you her name, Anne Sundin.
With the help of Anne Sundin.
I hope you're watching, Anne. No hate.
Under $500 redoing this. They have, just to paint a picture, and I'll show clips from the episode, but the original kitchen is very 70s looking. There's like a linoleum floor from like the 70s and like a linoleum type of counter, and then like white walls with a backsplash on one wall of like floral wallpaper, but it's like non-colorful floral wallpaper. It's like beigey, green, whatever.
Okay.
What these two decide to do is, instead of taking off the floor, they decide to go on top of the linoleum with vinyl tile squares.
That's great.
So it becomes just a squishy fucking mess.
Yeah.
And they're like, we want to bring a lot of color to this kitchen. So they decide black and white squares on the floor is the way to go.
Vinyl adhesive squares down instead of the linoleum.
We're pulling out the linoleum, or
Yes,
we're going on top?
We're going on top of the linoleum.
Oh.
Complementing that with pale yellow walls.
I've picked a yellow chiffon to go on the walls over the wallpaper.
My apartment is pale yellow walls, so I can say this. It's awful. It's a hideous choice. I hate it.
I'm going to show you a picture of the pale yellow that they actually chose.
It's a yellow chiffon.
Like yours is not terracotta, but it's a little warmer. Mm-hmm. This is like, it reminded me, what I wrote down was it reminded me of like a middle school cafeteria.
Ew.
Let's see. Color kitchen.
Hey, if anybody's interested in being a producer and researching things while we're talking about it,
We would really appreciate it.
So
So that's the yellow. I'm just going to pull up this image so you can take a look at that.
Ooh.
Yellow chiffon.
So this is the finished product of the kitchen.
That's the finished product. The pop of
Yes.
color was a curtain.
The pop of color was a curtain, black and white tile floors, awful pale yellow. On the
How do
counters,
all of these
on the drawers, on the, like, they didn't even leave stuff white. And what I want to say is, if you ever put pale yellow next to white, if the white isn't completely clean, you will know, because the pale yellow accentuates it. So they take a pretty much, I would say, stark kitchen that's not very pretty looking, and they make it like very obviously ugly. That's the best way I can describe it. It's that what I wrote was, yeah, the pale yellow reminds me of a cold middle school basement. The pale yellow walls make the white look so grimy. Oh, this is not the worst part. You remember the flower wallpaper they had as the backsplash to the kitchen?
did they repurpose it?
They didn't take it down. They painted over it with yellow.
These bitches love to paint over things. That's I have Joan, our queen, the most 90s haircut I've ever
evil.
seen in my life.
Joan's evil.
Hi, I'm Joan Steppen.
So that was the first one. The second one, similarly, just a short. They took a very hotel-looking bathroom, like sconces, white walls, right? And the episode is labeled, just so you guys know, Asian green bath.
Fun. Yeah.
And they start the episode with saying that the bedroom is already very Asian.
Hasn't held up. If you remember the name of the podcast.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like it's held up.
When they start doing the walls in that bathroom, they decide to match it to the sage that they say, it's called sage, to the tiles that are in that bathroom. They decide to start painting the wall in strokes. The color that I could best describe that they pick to paint these walls, by the way, they're not painting them evenly. They're doing whatever kind of pattern comes to them with wide strokes, is the color that comes on a diaper when a baby has like really bad shits. It's like a pale, greasy green.
Cool.
And it's like streaks of that. It's not even. So like you'll see where it doesn't touch the ends of the wall. They do that pattern all over. And then just to make it worse, I wrote tissue paper on the wall. I'm trembling. They take like tissue paper, like they use for wrapping gifts, and they literally like texturize the wall with that by glossing it onto the painted wall. Yeah, the color for that bathroom looks like baby shit, poop, and dookie. And then Wendy, who's the designer of this bathroom, I'm gonna say her name because how dare you?
Called out.
Wendy Gallagher. Wendy goes, "We'll figure it out as we go."
You know what is so fabulous about this technique? You can't make, well, I thought you could make mistakes.
Yikes.
I don't want someone who's designing or like decorating my bathroom to go, "I'll figure it out as we go."
Yeah, this whole show is trust the process, but also never trust it because at least in the 2 episodes I watched, you couldn't. It didn't pay off in any way. It turned out horrendous.
Can I say the last thing that happened in this episode that was like,
of course.
it really didn't hold up? They were like, to make it an Asian themed bathroom, they were like, we're just going to get a bunch of Asian characters, like stamp on characters, and roll paint them onto the wall. Bitch, you don't know what any of them mean. You could be painting who fucking knows what on the wall. I was like, this is incredible.
Yeah, that's
this is
great.
insane. And of course they have to mention it's under $500. No fucking shit.
Yeah, that's pretty clear. It looks it.
God.
You didn't use that in an interesting way at all. I'll be quick about my second episode because
Go into it.
It made me so angry. It felt like the whole episode felt like watching Best in Show, where I was like, this has to be a joke. Like,
This is a joke.
this can't be real. The second episode I watched was season 24, episode 8. Also, 24 seasons of this shit.
There's
crazy.
31 seasons of the show.
That's too much. These women were being probably paid too much to do god awful work. But this episode, the style theme was masculine, eclectic, retro. And my first note about this episode is the way they painted that wall would have been my 13th reason.
Can you pull up a pic?
Oh yeah,
Do you
yeah,
have
of
a
course.
picture?
I
I
already
wanna
have
see
it. This is a different wall. Hold on. Let me find the. No, hold on. I'm saying the gallery wall, which you're seeing right now, is the next one. So this was the wall that they painted, but they had to like tape it out, and they did it unevenly, and it took them 5 hours, which it should have taken days because they didn't wait till the paint to dry before peeling the tape up. And they're like, our advice on how to continue painting, it's just gently put the tape down on the wet paint. And so if you look close, the wall started out blue and they decided to keep that blue while painting. So this is how she was fucking pointing her toe to be like, paint that one, that color. So they kept the blue, but then if you look closely at it later, part of it is raised because it's not all painted. Like that's old paint underneath it.
Oh my God.
The second thing was the stylist of this episode. I did not get her name. I should have.
You should have gotten her name.
I can probably find it actually. Whatever. She started describing, she was like, I want to get a lot of pieces of art. I don't want any of them to like have a theme. I want it to be super random to make a gallery wall. And I was like, oh, okay, gallery wall. That's fun. And then she lines up the photos.
That's not a gallery wall.
No, not
They're
at all.
touching.
They're touching. They also made these painted these like clay things, dark brown. This man's face when he first walks in.
Wow.
He hates it.
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
He's like, oh, okay. Yeah, it's absolutely horrific to watch. Let's see. Look at flashback. These guys. Sorry, the commercials were absolutely the best part.
The Cranberry Boys.
The Cranberry Boys. And my favorite part of this episode was even Joan was not impressed. Like, she questioned the stylist's decisions the whole way. Yeah, she was like, oh, that's an interesting choice. Like, you could tell her she was not sold on the ideas at any point.
But she was like, sold on a black and white tile and pale yellow fucking kitchen, Joan. For real?
Hi, I'm Joan Steppen.
Yeah. There also was this pink leather chair that they were very proud of. That they just this headboard has no structural integrity. They just overlapped leather pieces, and like from far away it looks good, but there is nothing here. It's just like a loose wooden exterior, and then they wrapped like this.
Oh, you can't really lean on it.
You can't lean on the headboard at all
because it's not tightened, right?
And they did the same thing with this chair, but they kept the pink. They just wrapped the leather around. I hate them. I was fuming watching this. It was tough. It was a tough watch for me. Personally,
I think because not only is it like bad choices, but they're like non-committal bad choices.
Yeah.
Like, at least fine, you want a leather bind and make a fucking headboard, make it tight so people when they're fucking can hold on to something. And then their arm rips through it. Like,
and this man had a girlfriend who came in and she was like, wow. Like, they both didn't like it. It was really, that was gratifying. Where I was like, okay, these people at least are aware of how insane all of the decisions were.
I'm curious
the gallery
if
wall
anyone
made
really
me the
reacted.
most angry, where I was like, mostly because I was like, oh, okay, this has some promise. Like, you might actually make the walls look decent.
Is there anything that makes it cohesive? The frames, kind of? No, nothing?
No, I don't want it to actually be cohesive. That's the whole point.
Okay.
Kind of interesting.
Okay.
And it's a weird fucking line.
And they just, and the frames are not the same size. It's just a weird line. And then one giant red painting with a Dalmatian. And that's the focal point of the room.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
When you were watching that part, did you think that maybe it was like a joke? Or did it feel really...
Yeah. No, that's why I was like, it felt like I was watching Best in Show, because every choice, I was like, this has to be a bit.
Okay.
Kind of interesting.
Okay.
This can't be...
Yeah.
Like, they're trying to make me angry.
Like, do you know what whatever.
It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. I hated the show. I don't think it held up at all. I think it could be entertaining, hate watching.
Yeah.
But, and I was a big HGTV girly. My mom watched it a lot. I loved HGTV. There were some bangers of a show. Maybe we go back and visit some other ones too, because maybe I'm just remembering them incorrectly.
If you want to laugh and have a good rage baity time and watch something that is like rage inducing, but like doesn't hold a lot of weight.
We're going.
Mm-hmm.
Check the show out. There's plenty of clips on, HGTV if you want to watch it. Did it hold up design-wise? No.
No, not a single choice.
It didn't hold up during the time that it was being filmed. Oh my God. I really thought people were over-exaggerating because I did watch some TikToks about this show and I was
It
like...
was like a resurgence of the show.
And I was like, let me see, if I'm just being a little crazy. No. It's absolutely wild. And I wanted to read a little Screen Rant article for you guys, written by Saley Padwal. I think it does a really good job to quickly just kind of summarize what's going on.
Oh, I hate this.
Decorating Sense was a long-running HGTV show focused on transforming rooms on a strict $500 budget. It encouraged viewers to create DIY projects, thrift store finds, and affordable updates. The show is hosted by Joan Steffen. We know that. She was a former news anchor, which makes sense. Her voice is like really deep.
Yeah.
Like, hey, hello.
I get that.
You know,
Yeah, honestly, she could have stuck with
being a news anchor. Yeah,
being a news anchor.
So yeah, the first season aired in 1997, and it went through the late 2000s, spanning 31 seasons.
That's crazy.
It typically focused on one-room makeovers, the living room, kitchen, or bedroom. And there were always tips. Viewers still recall painted rugs. That is horrifying. Tree branch curtain rods. A wall made from t-shirts. A wall made of dirty camp t-shirts.
Yeah.
They're not clean. One segment featured a nearly completed decoupage table project that was scrapped mid-episode, showcasing the real-life nature of a DIY creativity. Okay.
They did that.
They fucked that shit up really bad.
They did that bit in my first episode, too.
While many fans enjoy the nostalgia, others criticize the show's designs as outdated, overly quirky, and even tacky. Tell me about it. Some makeovers felt rushed or incomplete. Still, it remains a beloved part of HGTV history and a fun example of creative, low-budget decorating ideas. That's fucking hilarious. One of the most infamous moments on Decorating Sense includes a homeowner's idea to use old camping t-shirts as wall art. Instead of framing or creatively displaying them, the designer simply pinned the shirts directly onto the wall. The result was messy and unpolished. Yeah, it's just...
I gotta say, I mean, I get it, it's fun to a degree, but I also hated every second of it.
Oh, here's a really good one. There were also water stains left on the walls from where the wallpaper was ripped off on one of the episodes. The customer took pride in talking about how the guests who came over were interested in the way the seams showed, along with the tears and stains. Joan agreed with the customer, saying she loved it and that the stains gave the home a golden and warm feeling. That's... Okay, we're going to compliment water stains.
Cool, yep. Well...
Anyways... check out the article if you want to read more about it. It's written by the wonderful Saley Padwal.
Yeah. Or don't watch, because if you have any kind of interior design taste at all, it'll just have you fuming.
It'll have you fuming. Actually, either way, if you don't have any designer taste, don't watch it either, because I don't want you to get some stupid fucking ideas.
Yeah, and then your apartment will be ugly because you won't realize how bad this is.
But I will say it was fun. It was fun to get mad at something as like stupid as that.
These bitches love a pale yellow.
They love a pale yellow, and it's so fucking ugly.
Yellow chiffon.
I realize now both episodes I watched, they did a pale yellow.
Like, please.
What the hell? Oh my God. I was going to pull this up for you to see the ugly ass rug. There we go. That's the rug.
Yeah, that's terrible. Not them smiling.
We'll insert a picture. That's what they did. Whatever. And I could talk about this for a while because it did make me really, really angry.
Oh, that thing's ugly.
I know. But yeah, didn't hold up.
Not a bit.
But it could be fun. Get a little stoned, get a little drunk.
It is fun. It's definitely fun. You want to watch something ridiculous? You want to watch brain rot that's ridiculous? It's fun. Watch clips. But I would say you can go on HGTV and just watch a clip instead of watching the whole episode. You don't have to go through like a whole thing like we did. And there's plenty of TikToks about it too. But
I will say, if you watch the episodes on YouTube, you will have a fun nostalgia with the commercial breaks.
And we might have watched this at home. Like we probably saw this.
I remember her vividly.
Hi, I'm Joan Steppen.
Like this definitely was on my TV growing up. But of the HGTV shows, this is not one I would highly recommend in any sense.
No. The Asian Kitchen, that did not hold up.
Yeah, nothing held up. Anyway, until next time. No, I'm joking.
You do that every time.
I know.
It's old. No,
sorry. It's habit now. Get used to it. But yeah, look at our fun pillows. Hey, once we get more viewers, we'll sell merch and you can have
this at home.
You can have this at home. It's not tacky in comparison to Decorating Sense.
Not even a little bit, honestly.
No.
All the colors are pretty funky and fun, and they match my sofa really well.
They do.
I wanted to make a little comment before we close out. and I was laughing a little bit. And I was trying to focus on what you were saying, but I was like, oh my God. So I know you changed clothing a little bit just to like,
because my legs are aggressively pale and I looked naked.
and so you wanted to feel comfortable. Yeah. So you didn't look naked, but I gave you subconsciously leggings that match my couch color almost exactly.
Now I'm gonna blend
So now you just look like you're just torso. So either way,
I can't win. I can't win today.
you can't win.
Well, thanks for the sabotage.
You're welcome.
Next time, this was a learning curve, as we said at the beginning.
Yeah.
Because it's our first episode filmed. So I'm going to outro this. If you have this is our first time filming. If you notice anything strange or have suggestions about the nature of our filming, let us know. We're open to opinions and whatnot. This is really sweet. Okay. People have to pay for that, Jane. Come on.
Yeah, fucked you up.
Yeah, and if you have any thought, you don't have to do that to fuck me up. I have never had an outro that was smooth at all.
She just has to read from a screen.
But I don't want to read from a screen because then it feels too. I'm not good at reading from screens.
It gets even worse.
It gets worse. If you have any opinions, leave a comment on our Instagram or email us at howyouholdingup@gmail.com.
Yes.
Yeah, and make sure you follow us on Instagram if you're going. Because
spelled the same way as our email.
Spelled
the same way as our podcast.
Same way as the podcast. Yeah. And Holdin without a G. And that's all, folks.
That's it. Thanks for watching with us.
Yeah. Hope you liked looking at our hot faces and our funny jokes.
We're so funny and we're so hot.
First time for everything.
Oh shit, should we kiss?
Again, they have to pay for that. Okay. Bye, Jane.
Bye, Dagny.